It's just barely December and free agents are signing. The stove is freaking burning. Wow, we haven't seen this for a while. This is awesome. We got free agents landing. We got free agents to talk about it. Let's get to it.
And he drives it into right center field. Hit a ton. This baby is way back. On a hair.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel, and today we're going to talk about three big free agents who have already signed with their new teams. It is crazy. This is not something we're used to. Last few years has been taking all winter, January, February, March, up until spring training, till guys finally start signing with their teams, sometimes mid-season for some guys, before they finally sign with their teams. And it was frustrating because we're wanting to see some news. We're wanting something to talk about. Well, this offseason, we got it. Three big free agents have already signed, and we're just barely into December. And the first one I'm going to talk about is Mike Moustakas, who signs with the Cincinnati Reds. This guy is a beast. He has got extreme power. He's been doing it for a long time. Over the past 3 seasons, he has averaged 34 home runs, 29 doubles, 89 RBIs, and other than a torn ACL in 2016, he tends to stay pretty injury-free, pretty healthy, seems like a great guy, good clubhouse presence, world champion with the Royals. This is going to help the Reds. They had to pay up for him, but he is going to help them a lot. His guy is just very consistent. I don't see his power slowing down anytime soon. I think it was a nice pickup for Cincinnati. If you're a Reds fan, let me know what you think about that. So, Mike Moustakas, Cincinnati Reds. And also dropping just earlier today, Cole Hamels is going to the Braves for a year at $18 million. The Atlanta Braves. So the Braves, they're making improvements. They got Will Smith as their new closer. They got Travis d'Arnaud. And they still got Mark Melancon, who can be a nice setup man or a closer if they need, if something happens to Will Smith. So they're getting Cole Hamels now. My goodness. Look out for the Atlanta Braves. Cole Hamels, a solid arm. And they're not even going to lose any draft picks because he did not get the qualifying offer from the Cubs. And he still gets paid $18 million, which is more than the qualifying offer. So he really came up on a nice one-year deal with the Braves. Hopefully he pitches well for them. And this might mean that Bumgarner is off the table for them because they're just spending $18 million on a pitcher for their rotation. I don't know if they got another 18, 20, 25 million to spend on Bumgarner, which is what he's going to cost per season. So Bumgarner, I don't know if that means Giants fans should be happy, like, okay, better chance he's going to stay with San Francisco. I don't really know about that. It's just one team. But I picked Bumgarner to go to the Braves, and the Braves just signed Cole Hamels. So maybe that's not an option now for the Braves. We'll have to wait and see how that develops. But Cole Hamels to the Braves, nice pickup for them. If you're a Braves fan, what do you think about it? But the big fish of the day, this is not the biggest fish out there, but this is a big old fish right here. And that's Zack Wheeler, and he signs with the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, Zack Wheeler, drafted by the Giants, let us not forget, in 2009, although we want to forget, because in 2009, the Giants drafted Zack Wheeler, now one of the best pitchers, one of the biggest free agents out there. Zack Wheeler is going to the Phillies from the Mets. Why was he on the Mets? Because the Giants traded him to the Mets, but it's fine. Okay, it's fine. We got somebody in return. We got Carlos Beltran for a couple months, and then that was it. Okay. Not one of the Giants' finest moments, trading away Zack Wheeler. That hurts, but Zack Wheeler goes to the Mets, and he's awesome for them. And now, free agent, he's getting paid. He's going to the Philadelphia Phillies on a 5-year deal worth more than $100 million. Zack Wheeler, over the last 2 years, he's been 23-15 with a 3.65 ERA, declined the qualifying offer from the Mets, and now he's going to become a zillionaire with the Phillies. I don't know how Phillies fans feel about this because, he's good, but I don't know if he's great. Like if he's just, over the next 5 years, this could turn out to be good. This could turn out to be bad. It just depends on how he pitches with the Phillies and how quickly and if he declines. I can assume he's going to decline at some point, and he's probably not going to go there and just pitch lights out for 5 years because he hasn't really necessarily been lights out. 3.65 ERA is good, but, it's okay. 23 wins over 2 seasons is good, but, is it worth $100 million? We're going to find out. The Phillies have been throwing money towards a lot of guys and really bolstering that roster, bringing over Real Muto, bringing over Bryce Harper, and now they're bringing over Zack Wheeler. They're trying to win a World Series. It's clear. Fans got to be happy about that. But are they happy about this signing? 5 years. I'm just hearing this news. 5 years, $100 million. I have no clue. I haven't heard anything from Phillies fans. So I don't know. I'm curious to watch some videos and check out what some of my subscribers who are Phillies fans, what do y'all think of this move? I guess you got to be happy. They're trying to win. They're doing what they can. Obviously, you probably would rather have had a couple of those other arms that are out there. Talking about Garrett Cole, talking about Steven Strasburg. Those are probably your two top guys, two top pitchers out there. Madison Bumgarner is another name out there, but they go with Zack Wheeler. I mean, it is a good pitcher. It is a very good pitcher, and he's going to help the team. The question is it going to be worth $100 million over a 5-year period? You're already paying ridiculous money to a lot of guys, including obviously Bryce Harper. But if they got the money, they got the money. They're making the team better, and the Phillies are going for it. And obviously they got Joe Girardi now running the team. He's the manager, so that's good. Got rid of Gabe Kapler. They didn't like him. Sent him over towards us. So now we got Gabe Kapler. Bottom line is Phillies rotation is improved, I believe, and Zack Wheeler is going to be a Philly for the next 5 years. $100 million. Insane move. I tend to think it's overpaying, but you got to overpay to get the guy. So it's kind of a hard thing to say. I feel like if it was the Giants and we signed Zack Wheeler for $100 million for 5 years, I don't know if I would like that move. I don't think I would like that move that much because that is a ton of money tied up in this guy for 5 years who may or may not pitch, at that level. Just got to hope for the best. He is a good arm. He's a solid arm, but I don't know if he's one of those top tier arms that deserves $100 million. Phillies fans, please let me know. Dying to know. I'll have more on this topic later, but this just happened. This news just dropped, so I wanted to put out a video real quick about it. Free agents are signing left and right. They're falling off the board. It's insane. Are the Giants going to sign anyone? Are we going to pick up anyone? Who's going to sign Bumgarner? Is it going to be the Giants? Is it going to be someone else? Maybe we don't have to worry about Bumgarner going to the Phillies now. Don't have to worry about him going to the Braves. But there's still a lot of teams out there that would love to have him. So we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Free agents are signing. It's crazy off season. The hot stove is really, really hot. Don't touch that thing. It is burning freaking hot. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new and you haven't subscribed. Check out some of my other videos. Talking baseball all off season long, getting into the regular season. Got a ton more videos coming out soon. Can't wait. Check you guys later. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time. See ya. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oregon.